Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily. Careful, doors are now closing.
all this work into shit, but they don't fix the major problems, and I don't get it. I do not understand this. Oh, we fixed mining. Hot fix mining. What about the rest? What about the major issue with people not being able to freaking even use their inventories? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I mean, Jesus, this is nuts. I don't know who does their priorities, but they need to get that figured out. Because I just checked, that's what I was doing. Head to a different screen to see if anybody else is seeing this, and I'm not alone. The game just decides to disconnect you. Is the only thing I could figure. And the scary part is, if you don't realize it quick enough, you could play another half hour, and it looks like things are working, except you're disconnected from the actual inventory. Everything you do, when you come back in, it's gone. I'm already missing over a third of my items from when they dropped 4.1. I don't need to lose more. Actually, before I run very far. Yeah, now it's opening. See how long it lasts.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily. Careful, doors are now closing.
Jeez, there we go. Just forgot to do that.
the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered to visitors.
stealth bomber. Damn. What the hell? Shoot. One down. Where's the other guy? I didn't even see this guy because he's a stealth bomber. Oh no, he's a firebird. Or a raven, one of the two. Fire missiles. Raven or fire. Do real scanning and target, you don't get any information. Fight. It's kind of hard to tell what you're fighting. how they can just full auto almost hit you without even aiming. Where the hell's he at? Alright, where the hell is this guy firing from? Whoa! Yeah. Frickin' flanked my ass. That I was not expecting. Especially since I didn't see him to the side or the front. It's a heavy too. FS9. Shit. Oh shit. Run, 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 run. I didn't expect that either. Freaking grenade. No. Do not want a pink gun. That should be all of them. I guess we'll find out. Gotta love how they just have only a few different death animations. And they only fall the same way. Taking cover, look at that shit. I don't have any frickin' grenades on. Damn it. Damn it. There he there again. He's waiting for his buddy to stick it up. I think he was going to come up on me. it's worth a damn. Basically, about the only thing for this worthwhile is to grind for a little bit of money. That's about it. Because they've adjusted things way out of whack. Medical box. So 2 boxes, both worthless. Where's his gun? Just like everything else, it probably fell through. Yeah, well. Why is my ship up in the air now? Unbelievable. Can you believe that shit? Wow. Alright. Try this again. Maybe under a little bit better control this time. Oh, wait a second. Am I still off the ground? Yep. Why in the hell is my ship floating? Yeah, I get back inside and it lays back down. Frickin' figures. Uh-oh. You son of a... I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Wow. I don't even know. So the stuff I just did collect, plus my tractor beam rifle, are gone. You know, you would think that I had the foresight to, when it's a situation like that, if they're going to despawn the ship, put it back in the hangar. Don't forget to despawn. How many times do we lose shit every time they do that? All because they haven't been able to figure out how to fix bugs. better take her out. Or his, or whatever he is. God dang it. Oh, it's a drug lab. Is all clones? Must be. no ship. Son of a bitch. See, right about now is going to be a good time for one of my guys to come into the game and rescue my ass. Crap. Figures I finally find something halfway decent. These suits are expensive. I'm on a moon, so I can't ride my little motorbike back. But what I might be able to do, I can pull it off. Wait, is this? I don't think this has storage, does it? Nope. Oh, damn. Where am I? Shubin. And Calliope. No, N4 was on before, but he's on now. Oh, wait, I'm gonna freeze to death. I wonder if this will help. It's going down. Oh, wait, that's me. Shit.
Hey there.
Hey, do you happen to be are you yeah, I can't talk, where the shit? Or do you happen to be in my server, and are you near Microtech?
I'm on server 070, Hurston.
Oh, so am I. I need a rescue if you're not busy, I need a rescue.
So, Microtech.
Yeah, I'm alive, um, but I found a Nabokov suit, which is worth a lot of money, with the helmet, and I don't want to leave it here, and my ship got despawned out from under me. Go figure. I had a bike in the back of it, and the game decided instead of spawning despawning the bike, it despawned my ship, so I'm stuck here.
Alright, gonna go there.
Alright. It's you'll have to come in low to the and stay below the lip of the hill because it's a bad guy's base. Otherwise the turrets will shoot at you.
Is it a bunker?
Yeah, it's a bunker. But it's on top of a hill, so there's a ridge that goes around you can hide behind. No, these two guys got F-55s on them. There's two guys here we could grab too that have big backpacks on them, full-size backpacks. Also, if you want, we can grab those. But since this suit's here, it's, you know, worth the effort too. So we'll grab these two guys as well if we can get. Then again, we'd need a vehicle, I guess, when we. Damn it. Oh, here, let me send you a party invite. Get it?
Get it?
I have to keep running inside because the temperature outside keeps sending me to sub-zero. Actually, you're on the same server I am. It might be quicker for me to go to menu and bring it back here. Wouldn't it?
Yeah, could be.
Alright, why don't I do that? That way you don't have to waste your time. Although if you want to do something together, you could meet me here and we'll do whatever we want to do. Proceed menu.
Yeah, I was doing bunkers.
Ah, okay. Well, works for me. Alright, join.
Previously, I was trying hauling stuff
Yeah,
in the 8090.
yeah. How'd that go?
Well, it takes too long.
Oh, by yourself, you mean?
Yep.
Well, if you want to do some of that, that's fine with me too. We'll grab a couple mechs.
I have two Macs on it, but to drop stuff on bases on stations I have to haul a MPUV
Yeah,
tractor
yeah.
and load containers, then enter the hangar, drop containers,
Oh,
rinse and repeat.
yeah, because it won't, you can't spawn it at those.
Yep,
Yep, I ran
do
into
that
same thing with
after
home.
16 times.
Yep, yeah, ran into that
After
with,
like 16 times.
yeah, I ran into that with the Hull C, so it was even worse. Man,
Yeah.
I do not understand. It's like the right hand doesn't know what the left hand's thinking. They build a ship or ships that they know cannot internally dock at their station because they did not give them docking bays. But then they give you missions for those ships to be used in, knowing that they can't dock to sell. It's just, it's like, it makes no
Well,
sense.
the whole C can use the loading box in space, whatever that's called.
Yeah, you can't do that with the 890?
No, I think
Shit.
I don't.
Because I thought there was an option to load stuff, you just can't unload it.
I think that only works with the Hull series, or maybe other ships that load stuff on the outside.
No, it's from what I read, it's supposed to work for all ships for loading. Unloading, we're screwed. But loading, there's supposed to be a checkbox that you can select for auto loading. It costs you a little bit more credits. If you don't want to manually load it, you click the checkbox and it'll load it for you.
Yeah, the current mechanic is a placeholder for that.
Huh. I'll have to try it again.
You just go to a spot space and call the cargo menu.
No. For ships that were, it might be the way for. Well, that's how it for the eight. I can't talk. For the Hull C, that's how it is. You order your cargo and you got to go fly to the blue box. But for every other ship, it was oh, and you can't call for the blue box of the 890.
I don't know.
Oh, you haven't tried?
No.
Bet you can. Because any ship that's only dockable to the docking ports, you're supposed to be able to use that. Because it does work. I just never tried it with an 890. And then anything that you can dock in a hangar, that you can put in an actual hangar, you can click that checkbox and it'll load it for you in the hangar. You just got to pay more.
So we're back to Babbage.
Yeah, I'm at Babbage now. I'm gonna run down there and grab I want that armor. I'm gonna go down and grab it. The hell with it. No, there's no point in wasting time. Screw it. Or maybe I'll get it later. There's a full set of Novicob.
Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Still can't believe my ship did that. Oh, that's like freaking ridiculous.
How's it going?
Ready for upgrade? Located in the plaza. The factory.
We could do some salvage, mining, cargo, or bunkers. What do you want to do? Could also do a mission on an OFP. Because I've seen
Yeah.
some of those.
I bet there's a lot of people doing that right now. Maybe they laser work.
I have no idea.
Welcome to the
Yeah, because there was a maintenance earlier today,
True.
and they say they might have fixed something.
Yeah. I thought it was cargo fixes mainly, but I can't believe they have. Yeah, never mind. I vent about shit.
Maybe it works just because of the reset.
Yeah. Well, let's see. What do we want to do? You want to try a big cargo run again? Or do you want to?
I'm gonna run this bunker real quick.
Okay. All right.
I'm doing the low tier missions for mercenary and planets
That's what I've been doing.
to see if I can get some gear from the dead guards,
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. What kind of gear are you looking for?
like laser pointers.
I haven't found any of those. Not in Stanton. You need to go to Pyro for that kind of stuff.
They're found on the guards for Hurston, I know. Some of the guards have PHSCs, and they have laser pointers on them. I just haven't been lucky enough to find a guard with both carrying a PHSC and dead.
What about the 890 jump mission?
Those don't have pointers or attachments or ammo.
Okay.
Your vehicle has been delivered.
Gonna try and see what the microtech guards have on them.
Uh, well, I just did a couple different bunkers and they didn't have shit. Even the weapons kind of sucked. Oh, that was a parallax rifle blast. Interesting. Alright, so I need some more.
Railgun.
You found one?
Yeah, found a railgun.
Nice. Man, the freaking inventory back end is just piece of, it's a mess. Now it's in a loop trying to load the inventory.
You're still having those issues?
Yep. In fact, when I first came in, the moment I got in my hangar and started doing shit, it broke and I had to exit and come back in to try and get it working again. And now here I am back in my hangar in Babbage again and it keeps messing around.
And now I found a grenade launcher. This is my lucky day.
I guess. Now where'd all the other... Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. It's not even loading my full inventory now. What the hell? So now I don't have... Boy, I tell you. I don't know what the hell this thing's doing, but it's gotta be fixed. This is ridiculous. And all my MREs are gone too. Really? Son of a bitch.
go into space. I picked up my refinery order after those few hours.
Yeah.
Got some gold, barrel, minerals.
How did it pay out? How much was it? How much did it pay out?
I didn't sell yet
Oh,
because I need a better cargo ship, I think. Even though the boxes are attached to the 1890s cargo grid, they don't show on the admin terminal.
did you try them down here?
In a city?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
I bet you they show up down here. The other thing, I was reading ETF, somebody made comment that they changed refinery orders so that you can actually have them delivered to inventory or to a ship directly, if the ship's there.
Yeah, that would be better.
Yeah, well, the directly to the ship has always been there. Must be that some
Yep.
people just, but having it sent to your inventory instead, that would be awesome.
Yeah, because
You can pick it up whenever
the
you want.
order, my inventory order was just big enough, just large enough that it wouldn't fit on the hull A. So I had to bring in the 8090 to pick the order
Yep.
because the hull A couldn't. Um, if I could deliver to inventory, I could load the boxes as I wished on the hull A.
Yep. Do you have a whole B or just a whole A?
Just the A.
Oh, that sucks. You gonna get a B when they come out?
I got the A because it fits in a hangar,
Yeah, the B.
and I had some
Well, the B is the same
extra
size.
credits.
Yeah, the B is the same size. It just has two more arms, and it can land like the whole A. We don't have it yet, but that's the only difference between the whole A and the whole B is that it's got two more arms for more cargo. Because we've got one.
I got the A with some extra credits I had from melting stuff.
This move. Why in the hell did this move? By the way, that ship's still up there, isn't it? Almost forgot about that. What the hell? Wow.
Weekend stuff, once you do the missions, they don't get added to the hangar, right? You just get the items, and they're eventually gonna be wiped.
Uh, yeah. Okay, what the hell's going on here? What the? It just, I pulled up a ship. I was just inside the ship. I get out of the ship and running around the edge because I was looking for something. I turn around and the ship's despawned.
Was that in a hangar?
Yeah, I'm in a personal hangar. And remember, I just relogged to get
Yep.
away from that bunker. So it's like, what the hell's going on here? Where's my
Did you ask? Did you ask for departure or the
Nope.
doors to open?
Nope. I opened the rear cargo bay, went in the cargo bay for a second, and then said, oh wait, I wanted to put something in here. Left the cargo bay, started moving around because I thought I had something spawned already. And while I was looking for it, I found an Ursa that's standing on its tail, and another ship that somehow moved itself. And I was looking at that, and I happened to turn around and note that the ship I spawned, the Corsair, is gone completely.
Yeah, maybe it's not good practice to have stuff lying around in the hangar, even though that's the hangar's purpose.
Yeah, well, I do it though for the testing for my account because it's so broken. So it's a way of keeping track exactly what's happening with it. For sake. And I've got one of my ships, which is the Argo Tractor. Last night I quit because I was flying in it, and it dropped me out of it while it's floating in the top of my hangar. And it's still here floating in the top of the hangar. It's like, what the heck? Oh, great. So I can't get in it because it's... Unbelievable. Push it down? Probably not. Alright. If we can't do that, another option. Let's put this one on the other end. Let's see, what else do I still have out? Can't use the Ursa because it's on its freaking butt. What the hell? Let's pull a Centurion. What am I doing?
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Who makes a Centurion, do you know? Anvil?
Centurion, yeah, I think it's Anvil.
Yep, it is.
Please visit us. Well, please visit us again. Goodbye.
Might as well make it look pretty before we pull it out.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been left. Please visit us
What
again.
the?
Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Sending all my vehicles to the garages.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Freaking believable.
So I tried a VR RT in a mountain of Pisces.
Yeah.
Didn't work out too well. One missile and I'm dead. Or the ship is.
Your vehicle has been
Yeah.
delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Guess now I'm the one that needs a ride.
Alright, I'll head that way. Where are you at?
Got this box.
You're at Hurston?
Microtech.
Oh, you're here. Okay. That'll be something.
Yep.
Be on the way as soon as my ship comes up. I have to write another report to SIG about this. Something definitely is wrong. But I don't know what it is with my account, but man, this is getting ridiculous.
It's probably just too many items.
I don't know what it is, but it's getting old and annoying. About as old and annoying as drinking and eating every 5 minutes.
Yeah, maybe you need a second account with just a few things on it.
Oh, I've got my personal account, but I'm trying to save it. You know, so I have something to start brand new, clean with.
So you have something to work towards too, right?
Yeah. I've had some people say, "Well, just get a third account."
I was like about to say that.
Yeah, I've like as much as I put into this game, this project. Because right now it looks like it's.
Give yourself a handicap, like make a third account, buy just Aurora, and try the game like you were a noob.
Well, yeah, the second account, it's got. I think it's got a Alpha, Mustang Alpha. If I remember right, it's either an Alpha or a Avenger. I think it's an Alpha.
Yeah, just one or two ships is
Just one.
plenty enough.
Yeah, it's just got the.
It's plenty enough to start this game.
Yeah. But
it might actually be more enjoyable.
Well, no, because then it's a lot of the stuff that we get now that is being attributed to accounts are going to follow us once this goes to live. And I want that account not to have any of that stuff. I want it clean, basic, with nothing. So if I start playing it, it'll just automatically start gaining some, you know.
Yeah, but the stuff we get is just rifles and armor, nothing fancy.
Right, but I don't want them to have that. That's what I mean. I want a full-on, clean account to start with. He's got his ship. He's got his one basic set of armor and an undersuit. He's got his one gun. We don't get a rifle either, do we? On the basic account. So he's got just a pistol.
No.
Yeah, he's got
just the arc light pistol.
Yep. And he'll have the basic 2,500 credits. I'm on the way, by the way. That's it?
If the account is old enough, you might get some other pistols and some meaningless items just because.
You know, most of them you gotta at
Anyway.
least, well, most of them you have to log in to get that stuff. So he hasn't gotten any of them. Bare bones. I would bet you not a lot of people probably haven't it. Where are you at? Where's your marker? Oh, wait a second. Never mind. I got you. I'll bet you there's not a whole lot of accounts. No, that's me. You're on Microtech, correct?
Yep.
Oh, there you are. The icons are overlaying each other. They're the exact opposite. Is it nighttime or daylight?
Daylight.
Okay. On the way, coming in. The other thing I have thought about though is making a third account that's got like one in each category, like say a fighter, a Corvette of some kind, a decent trader, some of the like the mechs, a miner, a salvager, you know, something like that. I've thought about doing, but I haven't done it yet because I'm waiting for gameplay and mechanics.
Yep.
And until I see, I'm also waiting for this account to be fixed. And the longer it takes to fix this one, the longer it's going to take me. I've got a NPC down here too.
Yep.
Fighter.
2 or 3 ships.
Okay, I've got him. Oh, one's a Mustang. Going to SCM. I get tired of these missiles not locking on when I fire them at somebody. But theirs lock on me. What the hell? And now I'm too close to use them? No. There we go. See if that hits. And nope. So what the hell is it with... Alright, I gotta do this the hard way. Shit, I know what's wrong. Damn it. There.
Yeah, that one's a fast mover.
Yep. Prodigious use of the throttle though to get targeting on him. A lot of roll. And straight. Come on, damn it. Damn. That's it. Got it. Coming in. So what'd they do? Knock the power out? On your ship?
Say again?
I said, what'd they do? Knock your power out?
Yeah, they destroyed my ship.
Yeah, but I mean, they knocked the power out. That's how you survived, right? Or did it actually soft kill?
Yeah, soft kill.
What is that?
It's a box.
No, your ship.
Oh, it's a Pisces.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I mean,
Okay. Oh. Back to where? Where are we going?
so we're running bunkers, mining, salvaging, or let's pick something. I'll see what contracts I have available.
Alright, I'll do the same. Yeah, I've been trying not to say what we're doing as much as I used to because, you know, nobody wanted to.
I have the low risk bounties.
I've got high risk, small multi-crew. I've got a medium risk. Why don't we take that? You want a gun for me?
Yep.
Okay. Just let me know what turret you're going to take, and here I'll share it. Don't forget your call to arms, too. It's shared?
Got it.
I don't have a freaking... Oh, alright. Now, head for the roof. It's on one of the moons. Not sure which one yet. Oh, it'd help to come out of VTOL.
Right side.
And I'm like, why am I not climbing? With my nose pointed straight up. Because I was in VTOL. Yeah, at some point, as a group, I was telling this to some others, we gotta figure out a method to our madness. You know, how to work as a team type thing. I know we've got some that don't seem to like that idea. Just, you know what I mean? But if we're going to do any of the big stuff, we got to be able to plan and, you know, get a team together and that kind of thing. And that's getting hard. That's hard to do right now. But eventually.
Yeah, most orcs have like Sunday or Saturday events and such.
Right. But for us to partake, we also got to get our shit together. To put it bluntly. Because we keep getting our asses kicked. But it's not because we don't have enough people. You know, we got 4 or 5 people. We should be able to partake in just about everything. But when we're not working together and people are doing their own thing, that gets a little bit tough.
When we actually get to do missions together, I think we're doing well. We're having our asses handed to us by the game itself, not the
Well, that's true.
missions,
That's true. That the game is not
bugs and everything.
going to SCM. Yeah, and that's true too. But I do think some of our um, like sometimes we'll have some people that just start doing their own thing and not telling other people what they're doing. It's like, holy shit, you're 10 miles away. Where the hell you? What happened?
Well, if we're not doing anything at any given moment, you can count on me doing my own thing.
Yeah.
I'll be running bunkers, I'll be running bounties, whatever. I just don't stop playing because, well, I don't like the inventory management side of things. I like shooting stuff.
Yeah. This is a bunker, it looks like. It's not an aircraft, even though it says MRT. It's not a ship-based one. And it looks like it's right in front of us, and we've got a turret on us.
Yep.
Son of a bitch, it's taking our shields down big time. Which turret are you in?
Right side.
Okay. Do you have a lock on it, or can you not see it?
I have a lock.
Okay. I'm gonna come around again and start firing this one. Oh shit!
It's down.
Oh, we got it.
There's more.
Yep. Let's kill that one too. Down. Oh shit, my shields are down. Ah! We just hit the ground, didn't we? Son of a bitch. Let me get my shields back up. Alright, bring her around.
Yep. I think the turret's dead.
Huh.
Gonna hop the other side.
Okay. Man, they just drop our shields like they're not even there.
Yeah, those are like attrition size 4 or 5s, huh?
Yep. I'm gonna have to get us. Is there a ramp open? Nope. Okay. I gotta get us repaired though. Otherwise, we're gonna be toast. We got 2 of them down. I didn't realize it was a bunker that brought a vehicle. wanted some shooting.
Yep. So it's gonna be a guy inside the bunker.
Yep.
Sees may have civilians there.
Depends. If it's a drug bunker, there won't be any civilians. But if it's not a drug bunker, then yeah, there'll be civilians.
Well, if it is a drug bunker,
Everything goes.
might get lucky.
It's like a fire sale. Everything goes. If it's a drug bunker.
We might find some drugs in it.
I think I've found like a couple boxes. Not worth the effort. Like you, I mainly go for the gear and the rep and the money.
You're gonna enter the hangar?
Nope. Just gonna drop on a pad and pick us up and head out. Whoa, what the hell? No brakes? Good thing I was paying attention. I do have major torque imbalance, so I must have thrusters out too. I guess it did rearm us. Let me double check. Oh, I can't tell because the wings are up. Damn it. You'd think it'd still give you data on the weapons that are on the wings. Yep, it rearmed. Alright, which turret you in now?
I'm in the back.
The back turret?
No, back of the ship. Cargo bay.
Oh,
Wait.
well, let me know which one you take.
Alright. Starboard.
Okay. Last jump. able to see a little bit better as the sun's coming up.
Quantum drive is now off.
It's not up quite high enough yet. It's better. It'd be nice if we could lock missiles on turrets. Then again, they probably should add ground attack missiles, I guess, for that kind of action, you know? Turrets
Yep.
up. Alright, turrets up.
Or things like proton torpedoes.
Yep.
You know, classic sci-fi stuff.
Shit, they're already firing on us. Fuck.
Yeah, the range is like 2 kilometers or 1.5.
Yeah, they took all our shields freaking down that quick. Damn, man.
Those are quad turrets. So it's like eight attritions firing.
We're back right where we were before. Red across the board. Jeepers cripes. Come on. Come on, guys. Ah, we just lost power.
Right?
Nope, we couldn't control it. No, we should be okay. Stop.
Yeah, I
pulling
think
it. Damn, this thing just wants to keep
we
going.
might survive. Shit. Oh. Ouch. Stop.
Got an extra power supply in your pocket?
Nope.
We're upside
Damn
down.
it. Yeah, figure.
Oh wow, it's got us walking on the freaking ceiling. That's a first. That's new. Wow, I'm impressed. I've been wondering how long it was going to take them to fix that. You know? Airlock works.
Yep. Backside. Also did. Well,
Yeah. We didn't even lose a wing either. They just happened to get our power supply.
so where's Piggill now?
Yeah, really. Or Storm. It's like one of our engines still on fire. Looks like both sides, engine pods and stuff, are on fire. But, well, let's go. What do you got in your box?
Boots?
Oh, great. One of us will have to leave and come back. Might as well finish this mission before we do. Because my ship ain't going anywhere. So we'll know where your box is.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's a ship up here we could probably steal.
If the terrorists don't kill it once we're inside
Well,
it.
the trick is you both go in at the same time, and the pilot's got to basically move as quick as he can to the seat and get the ship up. This one's open already, so it might be killed. Yeah, it's dead. Oh well, much for that idea. Alright, where's the bad guys at? I don't have a visual on them yet. Oh, I got
Oh,
one.
there they are.
Shit.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, I got another one on me.
Contract fail.
Contract fail.
Yep. Did you kill anyone?
Yeah, I took out bad guys shooting at my ass.
Yeah, that's the civilian, I guess. Could be a guard.
Well, what the hell is he shooting at me for? Because there's purple.
Yep. Nice armor.
Well, his S-71's worthless when it comes to penetrating armor. These are all bad guys. These are not good guys. What the hell was that?
Well, I got a railgun, so I figure why not.
Oh. I'm like, what the?
Turns out I have pretty good aim with it.
I didn't see the railgun round. I just saw dirt and debris flying in this air.
Yeah, I think I have hit him.
Well, two of them, I think you got this one guy, but two of them I took out with headshots. I gotta heal up.
Railgun shot from like 100 meters. That was pretty nice.
Yep. But it's also pretty expensive. Looks clear to me.
That's good. Yep.
Yeah, the only time you can use a railgun or missile launcher is when you find ammo at this point. It's so expensive. Alright, go to switching my weapons. Wait, you said the party's over. Well, shit.
Yeah, the contract failed.
How in the hell did we... I'd like to know why it failed.
I guess because we killed someone that wasn't the target.
It says locate Ken Biggins, locate neutralizing. But it says we failed.
Yep.
And I don't have a crime stat, so it wasn't a good guy I killed.
It says it failed on to not harm allies and to not harm non-combatants.
Right, except I was shooting only at those shooting at me.
Yeah, maybe some ally died. Who knows?
Yeah, because I just checked them all. They're all armed. They're all in armor. And all were shooting at me.
Well, since this is hostile territory, you wanna go inside anyway?
Might as well. Guy had a Karna on him. You want a Karna?
Carrying a railgun and a grenade launcher.
Okay. Oh shit, you don't have... Well, damn.
I have a pistol. Got a pistol.
Okay.
And 25 shots.
Yep. I suppose you got them on though, because just in case that box disappears, right?
Yep.
It won't, as long as one of us comes back. Or both of us. No, actually, I think one of us would have to stay, otherwise it'll probably... Tango to the left.
One down.
Move.
Gotta heal.
Okay. clear to the front. Okay, go down to the right. Angle on the left. I have no visual. You get him? Head forward.
There's one there. They're coming.
Go down. Yeah, I'm watching the right and the left. You go down. For good measure. And go down. And go down. Tango going to the left. He's coming to the left. Coming from the left. Then watching the right.
One down. There's one back there. Way back there.
Okay. I'm still watching the right. Alright, I'll move up.
One more. There's one coming. The catwalk in the center.
Tango down. Reloading. Whoa.
Looks like a heavy with a shotgun. Back there.
There's one hiding in the damn elevator. Shit, I gotta heal.
He's coming. Coming behind him.
Son of a bitch.
I'll cover.
Yeah, I gotta heal again. Damn it. Who the hell's nailing me now? I'm done. I got blanked.
Shit. Die.
You're number 2?
Railgun. Nope. Railgun shot to the chest.
Oh shit, they must have killed me. Well, the good news is I'll be bringing back a better ship. Another ship. So we can get your box.
Alright. Looks like it's clear for now.
What the? Oh, that was some desync. I was running to the elevator and it desynced me right back into the bed. Oh, great. So this one works.
And yes, I'm murdering the civilians. Shitty bastards.
You are? You're murdering them, you said?
Murdering the civilians.
Yeah. Well, they're...
Because why not?
Well, I agree. They're comporting with criminals.
Huh. You wouldn't believe. Well, actually, it will. A missile launcher.
You gotta be shitting me. Do I get it since I had
No.
dibs?
Yep, you can have it.
Oh,
I can carry both the missile launcher and the railgun anyway.
cool, thanks. I've been looking for ones for so long.
I'm telling you, this is my lucky night.
Apparently so. The fact that you just found a missile launcher.
Yep. So far I got, just tonight I got a railgun, 2 grenade launchers, and
Damn.
a missile launcher.
Yep.
Can't believe it.
Yep. Now you're gonna call second dibs on the next missile launcher, right?
Of course.
Well, no, that's fair. I mean, I'm your witness, so you know, You were my witness that I called. Well, Keegan was too. But he'll be disappointed now when he comes in next time we tell him all this shit. Yeah. Yep. Man. Where'd you find the other weapons at? On Hurston?
Yeah, yeah, on the last bunker was in there.
Huh.
Where did the little guy go? One of the civilians. Ah, here, yeah.
Yep. The nice thing about the missile launcher is what I do is I bring them with us when we go someplace, and then carry it just in case somebody shows up in a vehicle or a small ship. Yeah, because it'll buy us time to get back to our ship. The railgun's better for actually destroying them, but the missile launcher, a lot of players, it what's the word I want to use? It panics them, I guess you could say, because all of a sudden they got missiles coming at them, and they don't understand right from where at first, so they're looking around and they stop shooting at you because they're trying to figure out how all of a sudden they've got missiles coming at them. It's a great its best thing is using it as a distraction. What's nice is when you do that and you got others carrying a railgun and you hit them with the missile launcher to distract them, and the guys with the railguns are firing just about the same time, and boom. We found, were you on? We found out it takes 9 actual shots to take out a Corsair with a railgun.
Be sure to explore all new Savage Hatch
Which is kind of surprising. I figured it'd take more.
You think the turrets are gonna respawn on this bunker
God, I hope not.
before I come back?
It's daylight outside now, though.
Should be.
Yeah.
I'm still inside.
Okay.
Using a knife.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
I'm gonna bring a Pisces
Your vehicle has been seized.
because it's small, and if I have to, I can squeeze it in someplace where the guns can't hit it. Hopefully, the guns are. Oh wait, we still had one turret up.
Well,
You're still.
can a railgun take it out?
Yep.
Way to go.
How many railgun rounds you got?
Let me see.
Yeah, if you let me know,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I'm gonna put some. What the hell? Where'd my? Oh great, I dropped my gallant. So my gallant's, I hope it's there with my body. Damn it. You figure out how many rounds you got?
2.
2? Alright, I'll bring 4 mags.
Yeah. I don't really wanna leave the missile launcher behind though.
Right, just, yeah, I'm on the way here, so. Like I said, if I have to, I'll walk in to get the missile launcher. Because once I got it on me, then we, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold it because, you know, weapons sometimes spawn and all.
Yep.
Gonna keep it. Ah, the drag to backpack pick still works. We have missile launcher and
The missile,
railgun.
oh, the missile launcher fit?
Yep,
Wow.
I can carry attach one to backpack and carry the other.
Cool.
So I'm going outside
Okay.
with the railgun in hands.
Okay. I'm on the way. Oh, come on.
Let's see if I have.
I don't have your marker again. Damn it. There it is. Alright. Getting ready to jump.
So now I have to find which of the turrets is still alive.
It was one of the ones, I think it was the, if you're looking at the building, the front right.
Yeah. Up is destroyed. Front destroyed.
It'd be nice if we had C4.
Or,
Did you hear me?
see what?
It'd be nice if we had C4.
Oh, yeah.
Or a javelin missile.
Plant explosives.
Yeah. Or a javelin missile launcher. Shit. We're gonna need them for tanks and
Yeah.
stuff. Alright, I'm here, coming in. Are any of the launchers still up?
They don't. Wait. The upper turret is alive. It's pointing up. Must be looking at you.
Actually, I think 2 of them are up. Yeah, 2 of them are still alive.
I'm gonna try to kill them.
Yeah, I'm coming in low. Because 2 of them are definitely up.
Yeah. Well, let's see if this works.
Yeah, I doubt you'll be able to kill them with 2.
Yep. He doesn't die with just 2.
Oh shit!
Whoa.
Holy
Let me.
crap! That was Alright, I'm gonna
Let me get out of the way so I don't get blasted.
Yep. This is as close as I can get. There's a little ridge here that I'm hidden behind.
I'm gonna try to see if I can store this in the box so I can carry. It's a size 1 though.
Well, if you have a tractor beam?
Yep, I do.
Because otherwise, I'll head
Yep.
towards you. I've got the ammo.
Fits in the box.
Okay. I've got ammo too for the railgun.
Let's see if I have some ammo. Oh, I have ammo in the box.
There you go.
Just 1 magazine though.
Well, it might be enough to. Well, it's probably not going to be enough to take out 2.
Let's try this again.
get down by the Corsair. Or not. No, I think that's an open area. I can see you firing that thing. Big puffs of white smoke. Definitely
Yep.
gives away your location.
Didn't work.
Oh well.
Wasn't enough. Should be though. I mean,
Yeah, it should be actually, because if you take Corsair down with 9 rounds, you should be able to freaking take a turret.
it's a big, nice explosion effect.
Yeah.
That should kill anything in movies.
Yep. I'm coming up on you. Let me grab the missile launcher quick. I want to see if I can lock on to if I can lock on to a turret.
I think it does.
I'm putting the railgun.
Yeah.
Damn it. I hate the fact that you got to put them on one mount and only one mount. Alright, let's see if I can lock onto this thing.
Railgun.
Why can't I? What the hell? So I think these are broken.
How so?
There's no way to aim them.
Well, looks like you're aiming.
I can't lock it. There's no locking. And when I zoom in, there's no scope. Let me fire.
Yeah, it should be. I can.
That was the whole magazine. That was it. Now I'm empty.
3 shots then. That's it.
Yep. That didn't do shit. And I couldn't lock it up. So it hit the base, it looked like.
Yep. Loading.
There you go. Nice shot.
Oh, miss.
That missed. Damn, man. Oh, you missed that one. Oh, come on. Man, this thing should have blown by now.
Yep.
You know what I bet this is? I bet you it's a non-movement bug. It's invincible.
Could be.
Well, one of the things that I learned years ago when I reported it, and I don't remember if you were with us or not, but when you're like those little turrets at the turrets around the comm arrays, stuff like that. If you're not moving, if you just stop your ship dead, they become indestructible. And the fact that you were sitting here just firing 15 rounds straight, and it didn't even phase it, is telling me that happens with FPS weapons too. Then that's why the 2 we blew up was because I was strafing in the Corsair when we were firing on them. That's why I was.
I think in the case of ship weapons, it's because the lock you get on the turrets doesn't actually lock to the actual turret. It locks like below the base. So if you're not strafing, you're actually hitting the right spot where it locks,
Gotcha.
which is the wrong spot.
Yep, it's compensating for the movement because that's what happens with the targeting.
Yep,
And I'll bet you that's
exactly.
why you couldn't hit it with the railgun just now. Same. So it affects both ship and FPS. That sucks. So when we blow them up, I'd bring the ship over and, well, I only got a Pisces, so pull off my attritions. The missiles.
Or maybe there should be just a panel or some console inside the bunker that allow it to turn off the turrets
Yep.
somehow.
Yep. Well, yeah, there should be, because that's what normal people would put in. You know, you'd have a console to control them, manually or
Yep.
automated, and a way to turn them on and off.
Normal people and normal game designers.
Exactly. Yeah, you caught on what I said. You know, it's kind of like navigation lights on ships. Normal people use the normal red-green navigation lighting in every country on the planet, except one, I guess. That one burst that they fired at me damaged me. Look at that shit.
Yeah,
That was just
I
one
died to
turret.
just one missile.
Huh?
I died to one missile before. I was in a Pisces.
Yeah, this one didn't have missiles though, right? Alright, you're up. Turn around.
Yep.
Landing gear
Is the
ready.
door closed?
It's nice. Nope.
Can you do that?
It's nice that this has a cargo grid.
Yep.
Pisces I have is the medical version.
Yep.
Does not have a cargo grid. It's a box, but not secure.
This is perfect for what it needs to be, for, you know, for picking up people in hostile areas.
Mhm.
And I can put a small rover in it too if I need to. But also I can stay low to the ground, try not to get hit. I have no idea how far out we are, if we're out far enough yet or not. Well, here we go. Going full power. Leaving by private property, I think we're clear.
Yeah, that should be 9 kilometers or something.
We'll find out. Why don't I have full power? What the hell's going on here? There we go.
Passed out.
You did?
Yep.
Wow. Well, that's true. You're not secured, because I didn't pass out, but you're not secured, so that makes sense.
Quantum drive is now off.
Oh, got a ship that just jumped. Guess he didn't want to say hello.
Quantum drive is now off.
taking us all the way down so we can get stuff in the long-term persistence. I'm not a fan of New Babbage. I don't really like this place for a home, but it's the only place that's got the hangar that I can use. Because all the other ones don't have any place to put stuff.
You mean the sites?
Yeah,
Quantum drive.
which makes it really hard to load anything when you can't put anything on the sides.
Yeah, you want to have Horizon have a bit of space too.
Yeah, next time I probably will try Orison again, but just if one of the reasons I switched to Microtech was because I was having problems at Orison, so hopefully the next time they'll be fixed.
I thought it just enjoyed the snow.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, and Seraphim is just it's as bad as can be when it comes to bugs, so I don't like having to deal with Seraphim. And when you go to Orison, that's your closest place you can go.
Landing gear deployed. Shield online.
We're down. If you want, you could. Where's your home at?
My what?
Where's your home? Is it here?
My it's Lorville.
Oh, why don't you take the Pisces?
It doesn't matter actually. I can leave this box here and take it later
Okay, it's up
or
to you.
some other time.
It's up to you. Yeah, because I'll have to call it a night here pretty quick. So if you want to take it to go to your own home and get it into inventory, that's fine. It makes up for it because I lost a railgun a couple days ago due to a bug. So finally getting my missile launcher helps. Alright, let's see. That's got all the...
And stored.
What does it do? When you store it on the elevator like that, does it go to your... Will it show up in your home hangar too, or just here?
It goes to my storage in the Babbage,
Ah, okay. So you still got to get it.
which I
get
can.
it over.
Yeah, I can also access it from the kiosks, storage access. Yep, those here.
All right. Yeah, tonight I got a late start because I had to take care of some other stuff for my VA,
All right.
Veterans Hospital stuff and all that. So tomorrow I should have pretty much all day to play.
Yeah, I'll probably not be playing tomorrow and the day after.
Yeah.
Gonna be at work at the time.
Yeah. What do you do for work?
I work in a power plant.
Ah, cool. Is it nuclear?
No, hydro.
Ah, bummer. So you don't glow.
No, I'm not Homer Simpson.
Although I think that's a pretty cool job, I bet.
Yeah, pays relatively well.
Yeah. And seeing the power of nature and man together, pushing that kind of, you know, that's a lot of freaking water that has to go through a dam for power.
Yeah, due to the nature of the kind of turbines we have there,
Uh-huh.
it doesn't have a really huge, I'd say, dam. It's a small dam, but the fall is high.
Yeah.
So it generates a lot of power, like 1 gigawatt,
Oh,
almost 1 gigawatt.
damn.
Yeah, it's pretty
Oh,
powerful.
I need to run an
And the
extension.
generators,
I need to run
they're
an
rather
extension.
small for their power.
Yeah,
Say,
that's a lot of power though. That's still, especially for
and the
you.
high voltage, of course.
Yep. Yeah,
It's
no,
a
you guys
bit
do.
of a,
Yeah, 'cause you're 220, right? Or 240.
it's a bit of a dangerous job.
But your circuits, you're 220?
220 years?
No, 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 for your electricity.
Oh, electricity
220 volts?
is 230.
Okay, so between 220 and 240.
You mean the power we have in the outlets?
Yeah.
Yeah, here we have both. Uh, it's 127
Oh, you have
and
20.
220.
Oh, you have
Yeah,
both. Oh.
but the plant doesn't actually generate at those uh, voltages. We're
Yeah.
generating high voltage,
Yeah.
and it's got converted back.
Right. No, that part I knew, but I just wondered what your country was, 220 or 120 or 110.
It's both. It's both. Depends on place. Here in my home specifically, I have both because I've asked the utility
Uh-huh.
to have both available,
Yep.
like power tools and larger stuff. I use 220,
Yep.
and the computer and smaller stuff, and some of the older appliances I have
Uh-huh.
are 120.
That makes sense. Yeah.
It's mixed.
Go ahead.
No, that's it.
Oh. Yeah, it's um
And at work, I have like 220 times 1,000.
yeah, exactly.
Two- 220,000
Yep.
and 88,000.
Yeah, we've actually we're around 120 here, but we've actually got a lot of amperage here.
It's 120 and 50 hertz
Yeah, we're
or
120.
56 or something.
Right, we're 60 hertz here.
Oh, 60. Yeah, it's all 60 here.
Um, but our amperage give you an idea, my house, what the hell? Boy, they need to fix this shit. This is just unbelievable. Wow. My
I think my
house.
computer's gotta be the most powerful appliance I have besides the dishwasher.
Yeah. Well, our home here, we're 120 in the U.S. As you know. Welders, stuff like that will run 220 though. So our house, we're set up for 200 amps at
Wow.
120
Yeah.
and also at 220. And then that's broken down. So like in my garage, I've got a 220 30 amp plug, a 220 50 amp plug, and then I've got a bunch of 120 uh, 20 amp plugs for anything else. That's how our system. So like our well, the pump in the well, the sewer, those are 220. Uh, the air conditioning system, that's 220, but everything else is 120.
Yeah, you probably use a lot more energy than we do around here because of heating and air conditioning.
Yeah. Yep. You guys don't use either one?
We use air conditioning for cooling air sometimes, but not really for heating.
Wow.
It's
Yeah.
seldom used for heating.
Right. Here, actually, my property, we burn wood for most of our heat, but we have propane backup. So we don't use a lot of electricity either way for heating. And where I live, we get sub-zero winters, so
Yep.
lots of snow. But yeah, we have a lot of woodlands on our property, so I have plenty of trees that fall over and fall down, and they get cut up and used instead of just sitting there rotting. Plus, it's nice having a fire going in the fireplace too in the winter. Boy, this is unbelievable. I can't even show a list of all of my gear that I want to get out of here. This is ridiculous. Man, I'm trying to pull stuff out of my inventory so that I can actually pull up some stuff I want to pull up, but they won't even.
Yeah, Sega's gotta fix the issue with large inventories.
Yeah, this this inventory crap has got to get fixed sooner than later.
Inventory tools, org tools.
Yeah, yeah, but the inventory stuff is affecting everybody, and it's. Have you been hit by it where you do something for 20 minutes and then you find out later that you never saved it or you lost all your stuff?
Yeah, that used to happen like in 3.18 maybe,
Yeah. Well,
some patches ago.
this
Quite a
time
few
it's worse.
patches ago actually.
Yeah, this time it's worse. Much worse. When they went to 4.1, I lost um, about a third of my stuff that I own. And I've been talking
I'm
to
not having issues with inventory, but it may be because of the wipe as well. I don't have as many items anymore.
Yep. Yeah, but in my case, it wiped my actual stuff. You know, stuff that I actually own.
Uh-huh.
That's the problem.
Yeah, maybe you should really consider having the third account so you can play. You often spend more time dealing with those issues than actually playing the game.
Yeah, that's true. I wonder if I leave that stuff on there, if it'll stay there. On the cargo elevator?
I think it does. In your home hangar, at least, the cargo elevator doesn't even go down. When you come back, the containers are still there.
Good.
Or that's my experience, at least.
I guess I'll leave it there for now. And the physics in our hangars just sucks. There's no other word to use. It sucks.
It would be nice if we had the hangars we used to have when the hangar module first launched.
Yep, I agree. I agree.
I want my Rebel in New York hangar.
Yep. I want Rebel in New York and my AeroView. I want both of those. Those are the two that I want.
Yeah, the Arrow View is actually in game, is the one at Horizon, but it's not the same hangar we used to have back then.
Yeah, none of them are. This one is. I thought this one was AeroView. Is this Rebel in New York? No, this is AeroView too. Orison
Yep.
Orison is Rebel in New York.
Now, none of them are Rebel New York.
Are you sure?
Yep, Horizon is Arrow View as well, I think, as far as I remember.
Because it's different than
And
this hangar.
it's like same hangar, just maybe different colors,
Yeah.
but I
Yep.
think it might be the same.
Yep.
There's only Southland, Arrow View, and what's the other one?
Oh, the other
Or
one was-
Crusader.
Well, the other one was the Asteroid.
Yeah, Asteroid and Revenue New York.
Yeah.
Now, right now, in game there's just Southland and Arrow View, right?
Yeah.
I don't think there's a third type.
I thought Rebel in New York was at Orison.
No, it's Arrow View as well.
Huh. Yeah. It's. I want the old ones back too, though. You're right. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. Because the old ones, I liked. I loved the Arrow View because it dynamically it grew. You know, it dynamically grew as you called up more ships, which was really nice because then I could take a buggy and run around it like a racetrack, and all those ships were sitting there.
Yep.
And
That's what we need. We need more than one elevator in the same hangar so we can go multiple ships at once.
Yep. Yep. I mean, it was a big selling point back then too. That's why I don't understand why they gave us what they gave us. But maybe it's because they're still working on it. I don't know. I'm gonna try and shoot down my ship.
Well, a lot has changed since then. We got a game. We didn't have a game back then.
True.
Just a hangar.
Well, that was What the hell did they do? Did they... What the heck's going on here? Did they change this so you can't lock onto something anymore?
Change what?
There's no reticle. When you zoom in, there's no reticle. There's no lock on.
On the animals launcher?
Yeah. Well, that's bullshit.
Yeah, looks like the railgun also doesn't have a reticle anymore.
Yeah, well, the railgun's not a guided weapon. These missiles are supposed to be a guided weapon. Because they still track if you get it just right.
Well, if you made a railgun, would you make one without any sights?
Oh, that's what you call a 1.5 gainer landed perfectly. You should have seen the ship what it just did. Now it blew up. That's pretty bad. The Argo tractor took 5, 6 missile launcher magazines. So 18 rounds to kill an Argo tractor.
Yeah, they might have nerfed both weapons, or they might have increased time to kill across the board, and not corrected the weapons
Yeah.
for that.
Yep. Yep.
Anyways, yeah, they just screwed the game over,
Yep.
in my opinion.
They're just band-aiding everything. That's what they're doing.
We never had the Arena Commander 1.3 feeling ever again.
Yep. Strange. I just want to bet I can grab that. No, maybe not. Interesting.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has
Oh,
been delivered
look,
to the...
garage
Please
10.
visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. I'm sorry, that is an invalid request. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP
Uh-oh.
Vehicle Retrieval System.
May have just bricked it again.
I'm sorry,
Uh-oh.
that is an invalid request.
I just bricked my account again.
Well, did you find a way to reproduce it?
Yep, tomorrow I'll try to reproduce it. That'll be number 9. I'll send that data to SIG. The fact that, well, I was already going to send them the data because all my spawns are being sent to the they for anything vehicles being sent to the vehicle base, it won't spawn in my own hangar. And now, after I blew up that Argo tractor, and the Pisces is sitting on the pad too, I get the big red error. Unable to deal with your request at this time.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Shit. Well, I guess I'm done for the night regardless. It'll be interesting to see what happens to the cargo. I pulled up on the cargo tomorrow now. Boy, I tell you, I've become a master at destroying or bricking an account, haven't I?
Yeah, so you only really have to play like every couple days because you have to wait for your account to reset.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I've definitely gotten good at doing that. Oh shit. I didn't even get this. Somebody must have came into the party. Yep. Hello everybody. I just noticed. I had to look at another machine to see the stream chat and stuff. Apparently somebody came in with around 70 people. I didn't even notice till just now.
Remember, your belongings
Yeah,
belong
that's
to
a
you.
lot of people.
Yep.
Keep a careful watch on all personal items.
Man, maybe one or two will follow even. Get to watch us group when we're got more in the group. Weekend's coming, so.
From all of us at Microtech, welcome to the new Babbage Interstellar Spaceport.
For those that don't know us, we're a pretty good group. I'd say about 70% of us are either active duty
From
veteran
all of us at
or
Microtech,
disabled veteran, military,
welcome to the new Babbage
and we have
Interstellar
veterans
Spaceport.
and military from other countries, Denmark, that kind of thing as well. Mainly U.S. though, and then about 30%, 35% of us are civilians.
For the latest updates on ship availability
Or I should
and
say
safety
they are
measures,
civilians.
please use one of the conveniently located
Good
steps.
people, you know. You know, we don't, what's that phrase? We don't,
Microtech, the Empire's
I can't think of the phrase now.
where creative innovation
Discriminate.
meets
Yeah, well, we don't discriminate, but I was going to say we don't suffer fools. That's what I was trying to say. We don't suffer fools. We try to get some, good people. We have a blast, but
your belongings belong to you.
There is a limit to even our group, I guess you could say. We just about every time we play, we're grouped. During the week, a little bit less because everybody, well, almost everybody, has to work or something.
Located downtown in the luxurious high ground.
So on the weeknights, it might be 2, 3 of us, something like that. On the weekends, we'll get 4, 5, 6, 7. Just depends on who's available or not.
Looking for a good time?
Got a couple guys now in boot camp, so they
they
can't come in for a while.
Only a quick ride on the metro.
Now we got one guy that just came back from deployment, so he should be joining back in again here soon. That's about who we are. We play the good guys. We got a full fleet of ships.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle
When I
Retrieval
don't break
System.
this account.
Has a lot going on today.
Lots of ships and vehicles. And this list here is only showing the ships. It's not even showing the vehicles. So we keep busy, have fun, do everything.
Leader in cutting edge technology, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
This weekend we'll probably work some of the missions, I assume. You think so? And for maybe do some OLP stuff. We get enough guys in.
Your belongings belong to you.
Yeah, that's what most players are coming into the game now for, right?
That's what I figured. Well, Pigil said that we've got all the stuff we need, right? Is he right?
Yeah, I think we do. Like, we got enough cards of all colors and stripes.
and we've got I got one of the computer boards in the box
Yeah.
in inventory, and I know P-Gill's got
We need
one
like
too.
we need 3 cards for each of the dishes to align, so 9 cards,
Oh, we need 9 of them?
9 boards.
Wow.
Yeah, each of the path locations has 3 cards on them that you use to align the dishes.
Oh shit, I didn't realize we had to do all 3.
Yeah, you have to do 3. But we're not the only ones doing
Right.
those, right? So
Yep.
often the dishes are already aligned. And then what we have to do is go to the OLP itself with the batteries. We need the batteries.
Yeah.
3 of
Well,
them.
P-Gill said we had 3 batteries.
Yeah, you do.
So we just need to get a bunch of us hooked up maybe this weekend so we can actually do the thing and survive it.
It's a good thing we have the batteries because I heard some ETF saying, or read rather, that the batteries are being spawning lockers that are perma-locked. They don't open. They're having bugs.
Hey,
So other people might be having some issues getting to the batteries.
hey, Dad Bod Nerd, if you're still there, that's because I have no idea how to fix it. To be honest with you, it's set up the way it's set up, and I've tried fixing that stupid bot, and for some reason it just keeps doing that thing, even though I turned off most of what it could do. Um, got any suggestions? I'm all ears. I'm not a professional at this, obviously. Yeah, now Spiegel, we were talking about it last night or the night before. Because what I said, what we need to do is I've already got a plan that I came up with and I talked to him about. We're going to need to have enough people to run at least 2 Polaris, and then additional people to be a ground force. So if we can get everything ready, maybe I have better luck getting some of the people that don't play very often to come in and play. Because we'll need 1 Polaris covering the ground forces. And the ground forces, of course, they're going to have to handle the tactical stuff on the ground. But the Polaris will be their cover. And then we need 1 more Polaris to be upper atmosphere um, to cover from like bombing runs and shit like that, or any other ships that try to come in. It can intercept them, that kind of stuff. So I figure we're going to need probably 15 or more, at least.
Yeah, but we're gonna need the people that will be mining also, though.
Right. Well, that's what I meant by ground force. The ground force will have to double duty. They'll have to do ground duty and mining too.
If people are coming in vehicles and on foot to do combat, PvP combat,
Well, that's why we drop
uh,
a tank or 2. Drop a couple
yeah,
tanks.
because
Yep.
some people will have to be protecting the miners.
Yep. Drop a couple
Otherwise,
tanks.
they're not gonna be able to get any actual mining done.
Right. Well, and that's also the rule of the second the second Polaris. It will hover over that area, and anytime there's ground forces that make it to the ground, it's its job to freaking do CAS, close air support. It's gonna.
Inside the cave, though.
No, it needs to do it before they get to the cave.
Yeah, but if some group gets inside the cave, there need to be
Right.
ground forces
Correct. Agree.
without the miners having to stop mining and go fighting.
Right. And there needs to be enough people that are good at close combat, that kind of stuff. So they take cover and use the mine for what it is as their choke point. It's hard to plan the inside though, since I've never seen the inside of one yet. So it's kind of hard to plan.
Yeah, Is it open always, or does it only open when you fire the laser?
Only opens when you fire the laser.
Shopping, dining,
Hmm.
and entertainment.
And it took it
Be
from the
sure to
video I
visit
saw.
Portugal's renowned
It takes it,
hub.
God, 2 or 3 minutes of firing before it opens, before it blows it open. So it's not an instant one burst and it's open. It sits there and fires for. Actually, I posted that video in Discord.
Yeah, but I don't really want to see the laser in a video. I want to see it with my own virtual eyes.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah, we'll see what the weekend brings.
And if possible, I want to be involved in the activation, not seeing other players do it.
Yeah, I agree. Although somebody will have to be on the station, right?
Yeah, of course.
Actually, do they have to be on the station once it's once the ground? I think they only have to be on the station to get it to the point so that the ground station can actually activate it.
From all of us at Microtech,
If I understand it
welcome
right.
to the new Babbage Interstellar Space.
Yeah, you have to go to the station, plug in the batteries, then go to the ground to activate it, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. You got
Or
to
is
plug the
it?
batteries in, and then you go. Well, you plug in the batteries, you activate the laser, and then you got to go to the ground to fire it. That's why you got to put the
But
batteries
the,
in
gr-
with it.
the ground is not the dishes, right?
Yeah, the ground is. No, there's basically the dishes are the alignment, and
Yep.
then after you get those aligned on it, you go to the station. You plug the batteries in, and then you have to activate the station to be ready to fire. Then you have to go back down to the ground to the command bunker, and in the command bunker is where you actually fire the laser.
There's a command bunker?
Yep.
Where is it?
I don't know, but there's a command bunker. That's where you actually fire the laser from. You don't fire it from the station. It's fired from the ground.
Maybe it's close to the mine?
It probably, that'd be my bet. Probably get a marker for it once you activate the station. Is my guess.
I don't think we get markers because we don't have a mission going for the
Oh, good point.
laser activation.
Yeah, good point. Well, people are
It's
finding
probably
it, so it's got to
just
be.
sitting there.
Yeah, it's got to be there somewhere because people are finding it, obviously. Although I've not even seen one fire just when we've been around one.
Neither have I.
So I don't think as many people are getting it to fire as some might think.
Which is weird though. If if it works at all, it should have been firing like all the time.
Yeah,
And there's people selling Carbonite actually.
yeah.
So it
I think.
must work
Yep. The video.
sometimes.
I've noticed the video too that most of the time the videos have shown it. They're super large orgs, and they usually are going against other super large orgs. So I don't know if it's planned that they're
Nah,
head to head or.
the videos you're I see you posted a video the other day. I watched it,
Mhm.
parts of it, and that's not what really happened. That's a story. They're telling a story. That's not how things actually happen in the pace they happen.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely. They didn't go that fast
Well, no, I
without
know that.
bugs,
Right.
without having it.
Yeah, that was cut. Yeah, I agree. The video was cut because.
And they they put a voiceover in the video to make it look more professional. Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. I'm not a video person, so I couldn't tell you. You give me a gun, I can do what I need to do. Give me a video camera and give that to somebody in Hollywood. And for those watching,
Yeah,
I am one of those from the military.
video is nice, but we know it's not 100% the game.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good video just so you could kind of get an idea, though. Although
Yeah.
one thing that I hope Sig fixes torpedoes soon, because watching the dumbfire those torpedoes, I can't believe they let that happen again. They knew it was going to be a problem. Why didn't they fix it? They fixed it before, and all of a sudden they didn't bother to fix it with the Polaris. Because that group killed 3 or 4 Polaris, and they did it with dumbfiring torpedoes every time. Got right up close, nose on, and blew it apart. So they gotta fix that. All right. Yep, it gotta. Well, for those watching, thanks for watching. I gotta call it a night because I'm in Central Time, and it's coming up on 11:30 midnight. Some nights I'm up later, but when real life kicks in the daytime, I gotta get some sleep. I play her just about every day, and the group. Usually we get a group together, like I said. So feel free to follow, subscribe, whatever. And I'm in Central Time, and usually after the lunchtime Central, anywhere between noon and 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I usually start streaming, and then I'll go quite a while. So thanks for watching. Sorry it's a short one for you guys that just came in. Hopefully we'll see you again. So everybody have a good night.